All right, folks, Chief Meteorologist Chad Merrill here with a forecast update. And let's first talk about why it's been so cloudy today. See these kinks here in the 500 millibar chart? So what's called an upper level trough that is over the area right now. So we have colder air aloft, and we also have what's called a very strong inversion just above 5,000 feet. So we have colder air aloft, warmer air at the surface. That allows air to rise and form clouds. Those clouds stretch out along the base of the inversion and don't get mixed by the atmosphere. And that stubborn inversion was stronger than I thought, and that's why it's mostly cloudy today. So the next question is, when are the clouds going to clear, and when are we going to see the supermoon? Well, I do expect that these clouds are finally going to thin once we get to around midnight to 1 a.m. The supermoon will be transitioning to the western sky, a little bit smaller and less visible than last night because it's now not a full moon, it's shrinking slowly. But we finally will see that happen. Now, temperatures tonight will drop back into the upper 40s because of the thinning clouds and the mostly clear skies with the lower dew points. So a very nice fall night ahead, and we are guaranteed more sunshine tomorrow with a high of 70. Now, when do we typically get temperatures below 50 degrees at night or early morning in August? Historically, August 25th. So we're a few days ahead of that this year because of this cooler air mass that has settled in. So I do expect the waning supermoon will be visible after midnight tonight, and then Wednesday night and Thursday night, it'll be visible when the moon rises in the east at around 9:28 p.m. Wednesday night, and Thursday night around 9:55 p.m. So we will get our chance to see the supermoon. I do promise you that the clouds will clear away. Temperatures in the low 60s to the north. Otherwise, we're in the low to mid 60s across much of our region with the few glimpses of sunshine we've had. Now, with these dew points in the upper 40s, that means our temperatures tonight under the clearing skies will drop very nicely. You can see those puffy cotton balls on the Doppler radar because I've overlaid the visible satellite imagery, and that is the cloud cover around this trough. And eventually those clouds will start to dissipate. We do have high pressure across the upper Midwest and the Great Lakes that will slowly build in, and these showers and storms you see basically west of the Mississippi River are not going to impact us. Pressure slowly rising, so fewer aches and pains in the forecast. ARH More for Appalachia Aches and Pains forecast has high pressure all the way through the early part of next week when the next front starts to come through. So very few aches and pains due to the weather. Texas remains an oven. That's the way it's going to stay for a while. And there you see the sliver of cooler air from Fargo to Beckley with temperatures in the 70s. There's our trough coming through. But eventually this ridge of high pressure that you see across the nation's midsection is going to expand in our direction, and these fall temperatures will be a thing of the past. Watch this upper level ridge expand over the weekend into early next week. Meanwhile, another upper level low starts to drop from New England into the eastern mid-Atlantic. So we're not going to see the 100-degree readings, but we are going to come very close to 90 degrees, and that ridge flattens out a little bit as another trough pulls through towards the end of the month. So your 7-day forecast, I'm guaranteeing you more sunshine on Wednesday with a high of 70. Gorgeous on Thursday. We transition to that warmer pattern on Friday. We stay on the lower side of the humidity spectrum until we get to Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. The humidity builds. It's also going to be completely dry. Just a 30% risk a week from today for a thunderstorm, so things are going to dry out. Make sure you water the garden and, of course, water the grass if you want to keep your lawn somewhat green. I know we've had a little bit of rain that's greened up things a little bit, but we are going into a dry streak, and the dog days of summer will return by early next week. All right, everyone, have a wonderful afternoon.